Facts Verse presents. A teacher enjoyed failing this student, but was shocked when she saw his file. What teacher enjoys failing a student? We'll find out in just a moment. First, help us spread the word about Facts Verse by clicking that like button. And also be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. It's a teacher's job to not only teach their students but also to inspire them. Unfortunately, there are often children in the class who just cannot be inspired and don't seem to want to learn. And that's what happened with a 5th grade teacher named Emily Parker. Like most teachers, Emily tried to treat each of her students the same. She knew that each student had their own wonderful qualities, and those qualities made them unique and special. And there was one student in her class named Teddy Stoddard. He was different. He didn't play well with other students, he wasn't pleasant, and he was often in need of a bath. Teddy was so unpleasant that for the first few months of school, she enjoyed marking his papers with big, bold X's and putting a large F on the top of his paper. Each time Emily had a new class, it was up to her to read the students' previous files. And since Teddy was such a problem in the classroom, she put off reading his until last. Finally, she went through his file. What she read was shocking. This teacher was actually enjoying failing the student, but now she is shocked at what she's discovered. His 1st grade teacher wrote, "Teddy is a bright, inquisitive child with a ready laugh. He does his work neatly and has good manners. He is a joy to be around." Well, his 2nd grade teacher wrote, "Teddy is an excellent student and is well-liked by his classmates. He's troubled because his mother has a terminal illness and life at home must be a struggle." His 3rd grade teacher wrote, "Teddy keeps on buckling down, yet his mom's passing has been a significant challenge for him. He tries to do his best, but his father doesn't show much interest and his home life will soon affect him if steps aren't taken." His 4th grade teacher wrote, "Teddy is withdrawn and doesn't show much interest in school. He doesn't have many friends and sometimes sleeps in class. He is tardy and can become a problem." You could see the pattern. When Emily got to the end of the file, she was devastated at how she had been treating Teddy. It was right before Christmas break, and all of the kids brought Emily a gift. Teddy did as well. His was wrapped in a brown grocery bag. He gave her a rhinestone bracelet with some of the stones missing and a bottle of perfume that was half empty. The class laughed, and she asked them to stop. She dabbed the perfume on her wrist and went on with the day. As the students were leaving, Teddy told her that she smelled just like his mother used to. When all the students left class, Emily cried for an hour. When the kids came back from their winter break, Emily began paying very special attention to Teddy. The more she worked with him, the better he did in class, and by the end of the year, Teddy was one of the smartest kids in her classroom. A year later, before Teddy left elementary school, he left a note under Emily's door telling her that she was his favorite teacher of all the teachers he had had so far. About 6 years later, she got another note from Teddy. He told her that he graduated from high school and finished 3rd in his class. He mentioned that she was still his favorite teacher. 4 years later, Teddy wrote her another note. This one said that although times were tough, he stayed in school and was graduating with the highest of honors. He added that she was still his favorite teacher of all time. 4 more years passed and Emily got yet another note from Teddy, and this one mentioned that she was still his favorite teacher, and it was signed Theodore F. Stoddard, M.D. Emily was thrilled for her former student. A year later, Teddy met the girl of his dreams and planned to marry. He wrote Emily a letter telling her of this, and he added that his father had passed away a few years earlier and he wanted her at the wedding, sitting in the pew reserved for the bride and the groom. Emily went to the wedding, and she wore the bracelet and the perfume that Teddy had given her as a child. While Emily watched her former student get married, she thought about the impact that she'd had on his life and how differently things could have gone had she not read his file. Emily saw firsthand what extra care from a teacher can really do. Subscribe for more.